Alright guys, come take a drive with me on the way home from school. School day just ended. It's almost a weekend, a couple more days, and I'm excited, I'm happy. I'm back to the CCR. So a common question I'm asked is, Christian, how have your production skills and fundamentals developed throughout this whole class, this period, this process, journey, you know? And to be honest, when I first entered this class, I had a brief idea of what the element of media was. I thought it was a very shallow term and element in which didn't require much skill and knowledge. Come to think of it, as my journey throughout this class, making these films and producing all these videos, it takes a lot of skill. And this class has taught me how to use different elements, including camera angles, certain lighting and transitions, the flow of your films which can help evoke emotion, grab audience's attention, and whatnot. So, as a newcomer, when we were tasked to film a commercial, I thought it would be relatively easy, and I found out the hard way. But in the end, I feel like I did a pretty decent job as a newcomer for the commercial. But I feel like my production work has progressed throughout this whole journey, through my 3 projects, and I'm very proud to say that I've learned a great amount of skill, and I can now apply it to the real world. So in my free time, after me entering this class and learning the depth of the broad media term, I would spend my free time playing on certain tools and editing tools and watching extensive videos on how to learn how to edit and make your movies and videos smoother, less choppy, how to invoke emotion, how to invoke fear, anger, using different lighting to suggest something to the audience, all of that stuff. And in the beginning, I had no idea what I was doing, but thanks to putting in the work and learning through research and in the class, I was able to figure it out, and am happy to say I'm pleased with my final product and how I've developed across this whole journey. From not knowing how to edit and film to making my own movie intro makes me a proud individual, and I realize how far I've come, and I think it's great. And I'm super grateful to have enrolled and taken this class, because it's brought creativity out of me. It showed me how to create a video and make your own intro, film a commercial, and yeah, it was very interesting. But from having no editing, no production, no creativity, to fully engaging in this realm and creating my own movie intro, I've come a long way, and I would gladly say I think my skills have too. As you progress through my 3 projects, I feel my transitions have gone smoother. I invoke much more emotion. My scenes have much more hidden meaning behind them and depth, whereas I wouldn't know if I wouldn't be able to reciprocate if I hadn't taken the class. And now I help individuals, fellow students, edit photos because of my knowledge, and I can help edit videos that my friends make for YouTube and whatnot. So I'm very grateful for this journey. Also, as represented and reciprocated in my final task, I've learned how to add music my final task invokes fear into the audience, as it's a sort of eerie sound, which deepens our scene, my scene in the movie. And whereas before I wouldn't know how to do that, you know? And also, my use of special transitions such as fading in, fading out, some choppiness, but which is intended, helps invoke certain suddenness and a variety of emotions into our audience's head. I learned about how to take advantage of using different shots to build suspense, and dim lighting to create fear and ignite fear and horror, and using different angles and whatnot. And during production, like, I improved my timing. It's way more efficient, and gain control on how lighting affects certain scenes that I have filmed, and how it affects the overall mood, helping build tension and create suspense and whatnot, which builds and deepens my intro, my eerie intro. And to add on to the addition of music, the horror music, the artificial sound helps invoke fear into the audience's mind to let them know that something dangerous is about to happen. And with the use of my editing tools, I used audio layering, which helped me develop the environment and capture the sound, making it even more horrifying and terrifying in a way. Thank you guys.